If you've already watched our video that we filmed at the National Running Show last month, then you'll already know that I got to test out a piece of recovery tech that I'd wanted to try for a long time. The guys at MyoMaster had a stand at the show showcasing all their great recovery products, but they had a pair of their MyoPump leg compressions for me to try. I put them on, had a good chat with Joe from MyoMaster. He kind of went into the specifics of the product and how it can benefit us when it comes to recovery in our training or injury recovery. I was pretty amazed at how good my legs felt after only 20 minutes wearing them, and that was after walking around the show all day Saturday and all day Sunday, and they really did help prepare me for that long sort of 5 or 6 hour drive back to Cornwall. Just after the show, the guys from MyoMaster reached out to us and asked if we'd like to test a pair of their MyoPumps for 3 months at the channel. Obviously I said yes. We've had them for a good 10 days now, so I thought I'd just go into a bit more detail about the product, about the specifics for you guys at home, but most importantly, show you how simple and easy it is to use this great piece of recovery tech. Welcome back folks, I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. Just before we dive into the video, just want to say a massive thank you to Joe and Ed from MyoMaster for sending down a pair of their leg compressions to be tested here at the channel. These guys are super passionate about what they do, and this is such a great opportunity to give a pair of their MyoPumps a thorough testing. So today is going to be a bit of an unboxing video, so we're going to take it out of this nice protective carry bag that they come in, show you the product in a bit more detail, and maybe also highlight the benefits of using something like this in your training. Now, pneumatic leg compression has been around sort of top level sport for quite a long time now, and I've always kept my eye on it, but if I'm honest, the price has always put me off a bit, with pairs sort of retailing from £1,000 all the way up to £2,500. It is an expensive bit of kit, so when I saw the MyoPumps retailing for only £650, it definitely got me intrigued, and they are way more affordable now. So how does extreme air compression help when it comes to exercise, whether it be training or racing? Basically, the air compression helps to flush out all that metabolic waste, and then it brings back fresh oxygenated blood to the area. So basically speeding up circulation to help with muscle soreness and fatigue within the body. Now, I'm sure a lot of us have been there after a really tough race where you've had to lay it all out on the line to get to that finishing line, or a challenging track session where you've had to dig super deep, and then several hours afterwards the DOMs kick in and you're left with muscle pain and stiffness, and this is something that extreme air compression can really help with. Obviously, by flushing things through quicker, it aids your recovery time, so you can recover quicker and train harder. Also can help when it comes to niggles and injuries, which is definitely going to benefit me right now with my history of injuries lately. But it can also be very helpful when it comes to injury recovery when you pair it up with a good rehab program. So that is a bit of info about leg compression and the benefits that it can give. But the main reason for doing this video is I wanted to show you how easy it's been to set up the MyoPumps and to use them as part of my recovery system. So I think the best thing we can do is get them out of this bag, get them on, get them zipped up, and show you guys them in action. Right, so what do you get for your money? Well, firstly, you get this very handy bag or rucksack, perfect for protecting the unit, but also really handy for if you want to take them away to a race, to a training session, so you can get a nice bit of cheeky recovery afterwards. If we unzip the top of the bag, inside we've got the leg compressions, so grab them out, and you get all your connecting cables as well. So we've got the connecting cables, and then if we unzip the bottom pocket, we've actually got the MyoPump unit. So this is where you're going to control all your settings and select your pressures. Right, let's get these connected up. So let's pop that MyoPump down there for now. So again, couldn't be any simpler to get them connected. Another thing I really like about the unit, it's so simplified. So we've got the connecting cables. So we need to unroll the leggings. Let's get them rolled out. And we've got the two cables coming off those leggings. All you need to do is double check that you're clipping them in the right way. It couldn't be any simpler. We've got up on the front. Again, you want to line that up with the two notches, clip one into there, that's done. Same on the other legging. So again, check you got it the right way up. Push them into there. So that's the leggings connected. And then we obviously need to connect the leggings to the MyoPump unit. Nice little grab handle on the top, making it a bit easier. And again, just check you got it the right way up. Pop that in like so. And like I said, couldn't be any more straightforward. Make sure that you plug the MyoPumps into the mains so we got power. And then all we need to do is unzip the leggings and climb inside. So obviously they come in lots of different sizes, so small all the way through to XXL. I've currently got an extra large. I'm 6'1", and the length of the legging fits me just right. As we get into the leg pumps, so we just want to unzip them fully. And the main thing to do as you're getting inside is to make sure that your legs are all the way down to the bottom. So all the way down to the bottom, so your toes are poking out like that. And then we'll zip that one up, making sure that, again, it's fully zipped up all the way to the top. So you want to check that's pulled all the way up to the top of your leg. Fold that Velcro across. That's one leg done. Same on the other side. So again, making sure that my leg's all the way through and my toes are poking out the bottom. Let's zip her up all the way to the top. Again, make sure that's right up to the top of your leg. Fold that Velcro across the top, and we are ready to get started. If we fire the MyoPump unit up by pressing the power button, you can see it's sprung into life, and you can see all the different settings that we've got. The first thing we need to do is select a mode. So you've got two to choose from. You've got mode A and mode B. Mode A is going to give you wave compression, so a slightly lighter, more gradual treatment. Or then you've got mode B, which is going to be a full leg compression, so a bit more of an intense treatment, full leg treatment, depending on what you feel would benefit you the most at the time. So I'm going to select mode B. We're going to go for that full leg compression, and then you need to select your desired pressure. And on the MyoPumps, we've got a range of pressures from 20 mmHg. Blood pressure is measured in millimeters of mercury, so that's what mmHg stands for. So 20 would give you a similar level of compression as, say, a pair of compression socks, but the MyoPumps go all the way up to 250 mmHg as well. So you can imagine if 20 is a pair of compression socks, 250 is pretty extreme levels of leg compression. I would say it's very similar to those sort of rubberized compression bands that you can get if you've ever used them. So I'm going to go for 180 on this treatment. Moving on to duration, you've got to select the time you want your treatment to run for. Again, we've got options here. So we've got 10 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on how your legs are feeling. I did a nice steady 7-mile run earlier, so I'm going to go somewhere in the middle. 20 minutes should be fine for this treatment. And the last thing I want to highlight is the MyoPumps also come with a great feature where you don't necessarily have to have a full leg treatment. You can actually focus on certain areas of the leg. So you can see from this diagram here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You can zone off the MyoPump leggings. So if you wanted to just do calf treatment, you could select 2 and just have that compression on your calves. If you wanted to go calves and quads, you could select 2 or 4. So a great little feature on the system. I'm going to go for all 4 working on this treatment. I'm going to try and flush all that waste out and get all that nice fresh oxygenated blood back into the areas where I need it. And then all you need to do is hit that start button, pop the MyoPump down, sit back and enjoy. So I don't know whether you can hear that the MyoPump has fired into life. That compression has started in my lower leg, and then it's going to build all the way up my leg to the top of my legs and my quads. It will hold that level of compression for a while, then it will ease off, and then the MyoPumps will start that cycle all over again, starting at the lower leg. So I'm here for a good 20 minutes now. Like Joe said from MyoMaster, this has to be the easiest way of recovery in the world. So cheers guys, see you soon.
20 minutes later.
Right, we are all done. So that's 20 minutes at a pretty high level of compression. The legs feel good. I've got that sort of tingly feet feeling where it feels like the circulation's all fired up again. I've had the MyoPumps, like I said earlier, for about 10 days now. I've pretty much been in them every day, just getting used to the features and the settings, but also giving them a test out before this video. I've also recently started getting back on the bike again. So I haven't ridden for about 4 years. So we went out for the first time. We did a super challenging, really technical 23-mile mountain bike ride around the trails of Cornwall, 2,500 feet of elevation. So maybe not the best idea on your first ride back. Legs were pretty trashed, I have to say, at the end of it. Great to have the MyoPumps. Got home, cleaned all the mud off, jumped inside them for 30 minutes at the highest level of compression, and it really did feel like it benefited me and flushed a lot of that rubbish out of the system, to the point where the next day I went for a 10k run and my legs felt pretty well recovered. So pretty impressive first impressions. Also, I've got a bit of a history with right side niggles and problems from old sporting injuries. My circulation in my lower leg is pretty rubbish. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this system benefits me with those issues and problems over the coming months. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Just a short one this time, just to show you the product, talk you through a few of the features. We're obviously going to continue to use them, give them a thorough testing over the next couple of months, and then we're going to be back with a full in-depth review where we go into a bit more depth about the MyoPump system, but we also come up with a conclusion, and is it worth spending the money out for a compression system like this? And is it beneficial when it comes to our training program? If you haven't seen our video that we filmed at the National Running Show up at the NEC in Birmingham, where we spoke to Joe from MyoMaster and he went into a bit more detail about the MyoPump system and the benefits of it, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that video out. We've got lots of great content coming your way over the next couple of weeks, including a very exciting trip up to the Lee Valley Athletics track. We're going to be going up there to film the Salomon athletes try and break the mixed relay 24-hour track record. We're going to be there for the entire event, documenting the whole thing. Can't wait to get up there. Super excited to see if they can beat that record. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that bell icon as well so you'll be notified when we upload any new content. It would be great to hear your thoughts on extreme leg compression, or even better, if you've been using it for some time, let us know about how you've been getting on with it in the comments below. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. We will see you back here very soon. And as always, stay safe and keep on running. Such a great opportunity to test a piece of kit out like this for a long period of time. You'll know that I got to test out a piece of recovery trek, not a piece of recovery trek.